Greetings, housemates, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play XCOM Art of War. I'm Phwop, and we just shot down this UFO crash site, and we've got some people tricked out, ready to go. One thing that may be happening right now, issue I'm working on, is it may be that your Jaegers, mechs, or mech troopers, can get Bullseye but can't use it. With any of those weapons. Bullseye, I think, might be restricted to specific weapons, mainly the sniper and marksman weapons. So I'm going to have to look into this. I think I can fix it. It might be that some of the mech weapons start taking the precision close range penalty. I don't really like that. But I think it's a good perk there. We'll see. Maybe the perk has to go, maybe the weapons have to change, but I'm looking into that. If you have a save game you want to send me that's like advanced in the game, I would love to get some and play around with stuff, especially if you're seeing problems. Alright, so we shot down this small UFO. No missions have popped up, and it looks like in like one day, 3 hours even. Ooh, Pixie in 3 hours? Yeah, let's bring her. I kind of regret not having built arc throwers yet, because the capture game is real. I've gotten some complaints. So you should never have to capture more than 3 aliens. It's 3 sectoids, 2 of most aliens, and 1 of some aliens that you need to capture to interrogate them. Remember, you also have to do the autopsies before you can interrogate them. So, you know, if you can't see the interrogation research, it may be you haven't done the autopsy, or maybe you don't have enough captures. But it should be 3 at most. I'm not trying to run you into the ground, but I want it to be more than 1 mission you have to take an arc thrower on, or I want you to figure out, like, how to do it. Like, take multiple arc throwers, invest. Okay. We still don't have a command ready to go. We were gonna wait for Pixie. Yeah, let's bring Pixie. I believe that is Pixie. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Where are my commands at? I can't believe my commands got all beat up. All of them. It's probably because I exhausted them because they're so useful. 2 surgeons, a vigilant, and a deliverer. Alright. What is she? Run and gun regenerator, huh? Take the breacher rack. So if she's got regenerator, then I'm not worried about throwing her out into the mix. And putting armor on her isn't as important as some other characters. However, damage reduction is really good. So breaching kits become much more useful. Breacher rack, of course, makes up for the aim penalty of the breaching kit. And so, of course, subdermal plating will stack with Guardian's added resistance. Now, we've got 2 DR naturally, that is before we're even in cover. If I put on Bastion rigging, it jumps up to 2.5. And of course, in cover, low cover, that's going to be just under 3, which is a like 80-something% chance to reduce 3 and a guaranteed 2. Or high cover, that's like a guaranteed 3 damage reduction. So this is going to be our super tanky character. And of course, if I switch to attack armor, it jumps up to 2.7, basically guaranteeing 3 points of damage reduction while in cover. And we're just gonna, yeah, we're gonna go with this because life can be hard. No, we are kind of slow thanks to all this heavy armor, but whatevs. We have 13 health and a ton of damage reduction. Okay, let's put our operator in the back. Now this is a settlement. So I'm thinking farm. So the sniper rack is pretty perfect there. Though the ranges aren't so high that the sniper rack is truly necessary. And the ability to move is kind of awesome. So let's take the marksman rack. Extended magazines, analysis module, pretty much my standard kit for these guys these days. Let's take the MAC-10 just in case. I'm pretty sure you can double tap with any weapon. As long as it's one of your natural perks. So I'm curious to see if I can get off 2 MAC-10 shots if I don't move. Okay. Gunner. I usually want my gunners pretty far forward. Holo targeting, danger zone. I'm into it. Laser sight gives us that quick draw, and scope lets us do it from range. I want a scout pretty far forward. This is a lead scout. Do I want the marksman rack? Got the battle scanner perk, which gives us a huge throw range bonus and 2 aim, as well as 2 scanners. Let's go ahead and leave him in back. Rocketeer. The Rocketeer in the middle. What kind of Rocketeer are you? Oh, this is the Danger Zone Rocketeer. Danger Zone. Danger Zone Rocketeer is kind of dangerous at low levels. So we're just gonna pimp him out with the Bastion rigging. Because they do have to get close to the enemy and steady aim to get a decent shot off. The Shredder Rocket's really good with him though, since it, like, as long as you land behind their cover, as long as they're exposed to the blast zone, it's pretty solid. A real sniper? We might change our scout. What am I thinking about for you? I feel like my barracks. Do I really want to send out? I'm really tempted to send out both SHIVs instead of any more soldiers. Because remember, there are a lot of missions, guys. Okay, if we're taking this sniper, then I'll be much happier to have this guy using probably a shotgun for breaching. Analysis module. I don't need a scope for that. The analysis module might go better on someone else. You know what, let's actually have something. I forgot I needed. Okay. I need a medikit on board, and some smoke wouldn't kill me. Here we go. We'll equip this baby scout with those things. We'll take heavy rack, drum magazine. Drum magazine does reduce your crit chance by 30%, 20%. Heavy rack's crit chance, not really spectacular even with sharpshooter, but with the really long range of the heavy rack, the nice damage, and our holo targeting, this will let us kind of pop off shots without moving, highlighting targets for our enemies to see. And if we have to move, the heavy rack penalty is only 10 points of aim. And of course we're applying holo targeting, which is more important than us hitting sometimes. Okay, and I wanted to look at that sniper.
We've suffered a number of casualties and haven't found suitable replacements yet.
So
We need to
operator,
start hiring additional soldiers
operator,
through the barracks.
Harrier, operator, Big Brother. Which way are you going? So here's our other Harrier. So this guy's either an operator or ready for anything. So it's kind of up to him. I feel like he was kind of a low aim one. We've already got 3 operators. Yeah. 2 Harriers. That low aim, or low-ish aim, not my favorite for Overwatch. Overwatch requires like maximum aim. Hit and run is a good one for low aim characters because they're most useful when the enemy's exposed and easiest to hit. So let's just do another Harrier because I really do like those. And we have too many snipers. But I'm not playing with Commander's Choice. I wanted to see what that was like. Okay, as a Harrier, we want the Marksman Rack. Analysis module is perfect for us. Laser sight, not really something we're too worried about. Ammo, precision range finder. Don't need a scope. Let's bring another smoke grenade. It's not fancy, but they are really important, especially against floaters who really can't do much if they can't hit you. Alright, we got a little bit of everything. It's kind of a light crew, but we do have a nice commander here. Let's be about it. Alright, so this is a medium. It is on the farm. Operation Frozen Future.
Our target went down in a remote area.
Wait, no, this is a small. This is a small. We assaulted the medium because shooting down a medium is a little out of our league until we get these Phoenix drivers equipped. But I don't know how wounded it is. There's a decent chance it could have some stuff on it. I've been really lucky with the loot from landed UFOs.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
All right, the great thing about SHIVs is, at the beginning is their 3 pockets are just fantastic. Of course, they're nice and tough. I'm not seeing any enemies, and I am seeing, some goodies. There's almost always a pod near these, but on these maps with small crashed UFOs where the enemy numbers can be pretty low, sometimes they don't have enough pods to put a Guardian pod at every meld canister. This may be like the second meld canister I actually get. Who better to find out than people with shotguns, really, and high movement range. And lightning reflexes. Okay, I'm not rushing my medic character out into that. Pixie, though.
Double time.
We've done some scanning. I'm pretty safe to simply move up. If I moved out here, that might be questionable, but I do love taking the buildings and the high ground and fighting from there. So we're real safe to just dash move here. Our operator sniper. Let's post up here. Line of sight's actually kind of short here, and there's a lot of blocking heavy cover, so this field is just the best. Our officer, let's position in the middle.
Roger, Dodger.
Be a little careful on our sight lines here.
That's what we're looking for.
That is what we're looking for. Our marksman rack hit and run.
Moving.
Now, this is just a baby sniper. I'm gonna steady aim. And here is our danger zone. I want to position them here. We can fire a rocket off to the left, and I'll feel kind of safe-ish about it. But due to the giant range of those rockets, it can be a little iffy.
Solid copy, Commander.
Let's just get you up here. Don't trigger any pods. Thankfully, we have the motion sensor. We'll just push this far forward. Now, this will actually effectively, I believe, block this soldier from being shot. Because this soldier no longer can step out to the side, and I don't think enemies can register them as being in this space. Okay, since we've got so much sweeping, okay, there is a Guardian pod. If we can get close, our Overwatch will be pretty devastating. Let's see, if this is the distance, this is shorter than this. So they are more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're probably right about here. Which does suggest I can get closer this round.
Moving out.
Thanks to these.
Time to motor.
So let's position ourselves for a firefight here.
Let's do this.
These guys are kind of scary with their rockets. Destructible cover, exploding cover, yeah. Yeah, it's all bad.
Running.
Here's our lead. We don't need them to be in the thick of things. Let's hide our other SHIV up here. There's no height to be had. Okay, I heard things. Okay, these guys pop out. 37 and 40% chance to hit. Both miss. What are you gonna do? Alright, we've got someone exposed to us. That's awesome. Okay, aggression, killing field, hyperacuity, unity, subdermal plating. We can also use flush because we brought the barrel magazines. That, I believe, also applies hollow targeting. We'll think about flush. Here, our rocket. is crazy huge. And that's not even the shredder rocket. Shredder rocket airburst is pretty good. But steady aim, you can see how steady aim would be pretty important. For this one, he didn't overwatch us. Good run and gun up here. Can SHIVs capture these things? I think our snipers are kind of out of luck. Oh. They do both have marksman racks, though.
Moving.
Too far away. Damn.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, remember we have Deadeye. So I think I know where I'm going to put my hollow targeting. 50% coin flip to hit. Missing is fine.
Still up.
Let's go into Overwatch in case things run in on us. Remember the SHIVs also have Deadeye. The SHIVs can rush in and get very close.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, that meld does not sound like it's about to pop anytime soon. Note that we have a 0 chance to crit against this guy. Aegis. Great. Where's my other smoke grenade? Let's try for this one. Nice. Let's make sure we get a shot on that one. I'm not sure if we can wrap all these guys up at once.
On the move.
Do not try and snapshot the danger zone, guys. You are totally asking for it if you do. 57, 100% crit chance because we are not the Aegis person here. Let's take these shots. Wear that guy down.
Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Let's take the guaranteed kill.
Neutralized.
Suppress that one. Also, the hollow targeting does not hurt.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Moving on up. Note that our bio tank here with all the armor has does not have low profile. Oof, what armor. Problem with shotguns, they have high damage potential, but it's not guaranteed, especially against low ammo people. Sorry, not low ammo. Oh my god, I was gonna say if he shot that meld. It's not guaranteed against crit resistant enemies. Finally, a meld canister is mine. Here, turn the face cam back on. Sorry. Okay. Really need to kill that guy like en passant. We need some info on the other one who's out here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Looked like he was just running for it. Can SHIVs grab these things? Oh, what? All right, good to know. Really want to see if I can see that floater.
On my way.
Danger zone is much more of a set piece, kind of an artillery. Not in the terms of range, but in setting up your shots. Okay, I want to work towards getting my snipers up on top of that. But I do need to wrap this noise up. Let's burn her running gun. Should be back by the time we want to assault the UFO. This is a much safer place. Okay, he's just got high DR naturally. Finish him off with the SHIV. Or not. I suppose I could have holo targeted first. What do you think? 52. Now it's just embarrassing.
Missed.
Got it. Moving.
Hide you away there.
Headed there now.
We might be able to take a shot from here. If not, that's fine.
Moving out.
Let's move here in case double tap is going to work for us. Fine. Let's just play it safe. Burn our running gun. You get your running gun back a bit faster if you burn it initially instead of on your second action.
Kill confirmed.
I think. Pretty sure.
Yes, look.
A little bit of Overwatch. I think generally when enemies panic and run, they run for 2 turns straight, guaranteed, but we burned a couple running guns just to make sure we didn't get totally dead up.
That's affirmative.
Okay, I wouldn't mind reloading, but I do want to play it safe.
I'm on it, Commander. Visual on the goods.
Okay, there are additional goods. Really need to reload these SHIVs. Let's take them inside the building while they're reloading. Probably might protect my soldiers.
Aye, aye.
I'll hide this one back here. They make tempting targets to enemies. It's a feature.
On the move.
Don't know where that floater is.
Contact.
Yes. That is bad news bears. Oh my god. They don't know these guys are in there, but... And I just moved everyone who's got... Whew. Just moved everyone who's got smoke.
I'm all over it.
Okay, it's time for that steady aim. Hail Mary next turn. Heavy rack.
Heading to that location.
Okay. We do have the battle scanner perk, so we are going to be able to chunk this bad boy right where we need it. To keep these guys from getting those concealment crit bonuses on us. And to just generally keep track of them. Remember, there's a floater out there somewhere.
I'm rolling.
I don't think it'll be too close. Subdermal plating sucks for us. 1 point of damage reduction. Slayer is the worst, though. Alright, so let's knock this unit down. If we get a kill, that's great. If we don't, that's fine too. We just want to be safer. We're out of range for suppression, but this should put us in range. Don't think we'll catch more than one here. But since we can't kill him, we suppress him. Alright, Mind Merge on the suppressed one. Hopefully that's a major waste of their actions. We shall see, huh? Side panic. Okay, so they use it, but it's at least non-lethal. That's what I get. Overwatch. Whew. Okay. So they don't really move in on us. Really concerned about where this shot might go wrong, so we're just gonna aim a little further over here.
Rockets away.
Come on, rockets. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with danger zone rockets. Oh well. Now, we don't have hit and run, no. We've got hollow targeting. But if we kill this one, obviously our chance to crit blows, but Someone here's got a line of sight on their back row. If we can just pop this guy, we can do some serious damage.
Way that just happened.
Double tap makes for that dependable sniping on the turn you need it. I say, hopefully. Oh, damage reduction, why? Now remember, there's a floater out there, so we're gonna send our more resilient troops out first. I wonder if this... Alright, we did trigger the sectoid's reaction shot. We pay for it with our armor, but ships are mostly made of armor. Running gun is totally burned.
Headed there now.
This position is safer against potential floaters. 41% chance.
Damn it, missed the target. Moving.
Okay, there we're just spray and praying. We can use the SHIV in Overwatch to lock down this guy if we need to. Depends on how good our options look. Okay, those are our 3 units left. Don't want to get near this meld. There may be another Guardian, another group. Okay, this guy's flanked and suppressed at this point. 70% chance. It's just kind of forced it to shoot at us.
They're trying to pull back.
As long as we have Overwatch, remember our defense is higher because we have Guardian. This guy makes a run for it, thankfully away from us. 43% chance to hit. Does the damage, my friend. Of course, Red Fog, if he makes an attack now, he's going to be kind of worthless. Still panicked, huh? That other floater did not show up.
Got it covered.
Pop over here and try and take this thing out.
Ready try an ammo.
Damn it, enemy is still alive. Can't engage.
Our running guns are back. Okay, let's go ahead. 60% chance to hit. Ouch! I forgot we were suppressed by that particular sectoid. Running Overwatch is like my #1 cause of death. Now, he's got some thermal plating, I think, yeah.
I'm out.
Note that that is, of course, increased, but 50% more effective against shotgun-type weapons. Okay, positioning is key.
Я в пути. Перезарядилась.
Another bad habit of mine is moving too far forward. All right, we've had
Yes,
someone
sir.
positioned here before, so that should be pretty safe.
I'm rolling.
Triggering another pod right as I finish off one. All right, pod of drones behind us. I'm getting flanked like a mofo. Fortunately, they're not all coming in at once, but I mean, the only hit I've actually taken is from myself. Note the game kind of freezes like this when saving for me. I've heard some people it doesn't happen to, but sometimes the saves are really long. I assume there's just a lot more to track with all the enemy randomization and states and such, but I'm not sure. Okay, the SHIVs are going to be particularly useful against the drones with their high base damage. I do want this meld, but I probably have to fight the outsider for it. I don't mind killing outsiders, you know, isn't hard once you're used to it, but...
I'm on the move.
And we don't know where that floater is. That makes going at the outsider seem real risky to me.
Rock and roll.
Okay, this is my lead.
Already there.
Let's get her up there. If I had more experienced troops, I might go for it, but I don't right now.
Already there.
Okay, the drones will tear exposed characters
I'm
apart.
on it, Commander.
Possibly even on pod activations, so we need to get away.
We're green to go. Координаты получила.
Want to be able to put that hollow target on them to help out the SHIVs.
Okay. Look sharp. Enemies rolling up.
Wah wah. That thing that I say I do, I did. Well, now maybe we're going to be free to get that meld, but
Heading to that location.
we're also going to have a double pod activation, which includes an outsider, which, on occasion, is death.
Let's do this.
And that was like my last flippin' action. Just gonna hunker. Let's hope the outsider doesn't do anything too cruel to us. But no guarantees, right? Wow. What? It's a good thing I hid my squad so well. That is incredible. Lucky us. You guys complain about how lucky I am? I am kind of curious. Alright, everything about tangling with outsiders is bad. I know you're dying to see what perks it has, just like me. Looks like this one's got Aegis, which blows. Slayer, Aggression, and Aegis are active. Close Combat Specialist, Regenerator, of course, Vigilant, Lone Wolf. I mean, it doesn't have Counter-Strike. I'm really tempted to blow up this thing it's attached to. And I'm gonna. Don't blow yourself up, fool. But no guarantees there. He's got plenty of armor. Did we hit the floater too? Curious. This This line of sight that's helping me is also not helping me.
Heading there now.
Okay, we do have hit and run. Our shots are kind of crap. Some hollow targeting would really help. We're gonna forget about these drones. Drones are pesky, and it's nice to ambush them, but it's nicer to kill things. We could get shot in the back for our trouble if we're not careful. Baby scout running outside our Overwatch. So sketch. Okay. It can't see us till we're in position. Oh, son of a beast. Alright, we've been hollow targeted. Don't panic. But we cannot leave you there. That sucks balls. Let's hole up here. Very safe for at least one round.
Headed there now.
Don't have... Let's just present ourselves as a good target. This is one of our tougher characters. See, guaranteed shot there, 86% chance to crit. Let's get this thing out of our hair.
Damn it, enemy
Damn.
is still alive.
93% miss. Okay.
Weapons empty.
It's
Can't
beat up. It
engage.
would have had full health by now if it had such capabilities. Sadly, even with its cover destroyed, there doesn't appear to be all that much I can do. Okay, we're gonna run and gun for the dash versus Overwatch bonus here.
Confirmed.
It had an 84% chance to hit, turns into an 8. Which thankfully we avoid. We did just catch a 7% chance to miss. We want this shot, want damage on that thing. It is a monster. Now that Overwatch is done, we can get real close. Thankfully the aliens don't have AoE yet. Let's see if we can get hollow targeting on that thing. I don't think we can.
Copy that.
I want to know where those drones are, because my sniper hasn't acted yet. And maybe some of them are sitting where I can shoot them in the face. Okay, thankfully, they don't have much health right now. That one has Slayer. You could shoot it and force it to reload.
Moving
Let's
out.
just move back. Has Slayer. Let's try and knock down its health a little bit. Maybe they'll try and repair each other and be slow. Okay, no holo targeting coming my way. Thank you, Shiv. I'm gonna go into Overwatch in the hopes of taunting it into shooting us. Ouch. At least it was only 1 damage. Drones with their stupid flare guns. That would move to the exact position where it could flank us. Oh no! Drones with your... Oh, I forgot drones run Overwatch like madmen. Oh, for their outsider commanders. That's... If the outsider really goes gung-ho, and they tend to, this could be bad. Maybe the outsider will tactically retreat. It's like Phaleg's playing the Elder Scrolls. Alright, what say you, outsider? Oh, fuck my life. Always something like this.
They're trying to
17 damage crit. Man down. Alright, 4th soldier down. You do not screw around with outsiders, and this is why. They are beastly. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Thankfully, no one else panicked. Maybe no one even saw it because of my weird troop distribution right now. And that was my Danger Zone Rocketeer. It was just a Lance Corporal. Could be worse. Okay, I'm pretty certain it's time to flashbang. That guy. Okay, I would love to shoot them with my heavy rifle. We need to take care of this outsider first. I probably don't need to flashbang him. I don't want my shivs to get too shot up. If they move at all. Got Slayer. Slayer will take that crit damage from 1 to like 5. So you got to be real careful. Aggression's bad. Slayer's the worst. Okay, we want this one dead. And good. Its damage reduction's probably up. Yeah, so note it took 5 damage, had 2 damage reduction. Just gonna flashbang this guy. He's got like a zone of control. We don't want to screw with it. He's way too close for us. Let's run it with the Shiv who has armor first. We're just gonna take him down with the Shivs. 45% chance to hit, even disoriented. We can get a kill. Only 84% chance to hit up close. Okay, let's finish him off. Let's see if we can finish him off with our rookie. Our baby scout. Okay. That floater over there is not a huge deal. We've got scopes on our shivs, so let's move towards capturing that since I'm pretty sure there's no more aliens left. This one has Slayer. Okay. We've got hollow targeting left.
Слушаюсь. Дадим им
Let's suppress that. We don't want to trigger its adaptive armor or whatever the hell it is early.
on the move.
And if we can hit it, if we can one-shot it, that would be the best. Point flip here. Perfect. Doesn't get a chance to regenerate or bring up its armor defenses. One-shotting drones is the best. Here. That's probably... I don't think those are higher levels than each other, right? They might be.
Stepping off.
Okay, this feels a little risky, but there's no more Slayer on the field, so at worst we're going to get popped for a little bit of our health. And these guys might just shoot. Ouch. Okay, not going to the hospital just yet because we brought a med kit, but... Whew, thank you, damage reduction. This guy's got something to say. Say it. Weak sauce. Okay, we are properly positioned. Could disable that one. Might be able to kill it outright. This guy, though, we do get a freebie shot because the enemy is exposed. Take it.
Dead and
Like
gone.
a boss. Let's take our other one over here. 46% chance. Like, oh, so good. All right, hollow targeting first. If we move, we lose 10% chance.
No way that just happened.
Did we get it? No.
Roger that. Immobilizing target.
Okay, now of course it'll have more armor. Let's grab this meld. Coin flip. I should try and give the XP to an actual character.
We nailed it, Commander.
All right, we lost one. This was kind of rookie crew, but every soldier we lose is 45 cash down the drain. And of course, they'd already been on a mission or two, so the experience it's hard to put a cash value on that. But the game goes on. All right, hollow targeting, danger zone. My personal choice is ready for anything. Hit and run is a good one. Double tap, also solid with hollow targeting. None of these really combo with danger zone, but all of them combo pretty well with hollow targeting. It's really up to you. Double tap can let you very reliably put out 2 sets of hollow targeting. Ready for anything comes with a little will bonus compared to the other 2. And it can let you, you do not put hollow targeting on enemies when you get Overwatch against them, I believe, pretty sure. But you could hollow target someone, then get up to, and then get attack against them. Also, we just want that willpower boost. We're gonna go with double tap, as that will let us occasionally put out twice as much holo targeting as normal. If we can't suppress someone, say they're spread apart, then double tap may be the better option if we haven't moved. Double tap also tends to be a little better with cannons because you don't have mobility anyway. Though you will run out of ammo real fast. Okay, here our lead scout has also leveled up. It's totally up to you what you want to take here. If you hang back, aggression may be best. Oh no, squad site targets aren't included. Oh, are included. Yeah, if you hang back and you fire early in the round when there are more enemies still alive, then aggression is better. If you plan to be a bit closer and apply that holo targeting with maybe shotguns, then tactical sense is invaluable. Especially it helps you run that overwatch because you're always getting at least 5 defense against targets that are overwatching against you, unless they have squad sight, which does become kind of common in my game. And then Avenger is absolutely great in all the ways. I like my scouts to be much more defensive-y at the beginning of the game, so let's just make sure you can stay alive. And lastly, we have this scout, who I'll have to think about. Alright, and we did capture 2 flight computers, woohoo! 33 alloys, 16 Illyrium, 4 floaters, drones, insectoid corpses, and 31 meld. Biggest meld haul of all time. Damaged items, that sucks. That guy died, right? Yeah. Operation Frozen Future, 0 kills, 3 missions. Minching Lang. Yeah. Outsiders, huh? Bad news bears. So we're about to get that satellite uplink and launch our satellites. That mission went acceptably. Let's actually fill the coffers a bit. What do I need to buy? There's always something to buy. We're about to get a paycheck, so things that take time. Oh, arc throwers, huh? Oh, phalanx armor. Yeah, let's order 4 of those. Pastime. Haven't been making use of my tech, but I have been making use of my money. I haven't been wasting my cash or time. It's a big waste of time if you don't sell stuff on the gray market. You will be like a month behind in your building schedule if you just stock it all up, if not more than a month, pretty quickly. Okay, new interceptors. A raider coming in low. That's bad.
Contact detected.
Yeah, we've only got this guy. Two days. Okay. Yeah, we can't transfer a interceptor fast enough to make a difference over here, and in 2 days we'll have another Jinn Hunter back. Oh, we need Hellstorm missiles. Okay, we're not going to try and tackle this medium, but let's hope that the Hunter that comes will be here in less than 3 days. That sucks. Okay, I don't like this at all, but this is what we're gonna have to deal with. We're gonna have to deal with the Hunter coming. Council report in 3 days. satellite over Russia and Germany. This would be the worst possible time to lose a satellite. We should have the time this guy sticks around, and then maybe 2 days before... I don't know. Argentina. No. Okay, if we lose France, I don't... It's no good, but...
Satellite.
There's not much we can do about it.
Satellite upload.
Wealth of Nations. Come on, Mad Cash. No, we went from 341 to 700 cash. That's good. You can bet we'll be ordering interceptors.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new
All right,
abductions
panic
in
over
progress.
Canada. We
The
really want to
locations are
tackle
marked
this
on the
one.
hologlobe.
Yellowknife, Canada, huh? Let's look at urban close quarters. Okay, our barracks is finally recovered, except for poor you, Haley Fastlane Jones. We do have a good bit of fatigue, but it should wrap up in 2 or 3 days, which means that our barracks won't be empty for the mission after this one. And we finally got some commands back in action, all of them, as a matter of fact. And of course, our faithful SHIVs have been keeping up the good work. We really need Rocketeer, Gunner, and Sleeper, more infantry to round everything out, I think. But, yeah. All right, looks like we're going to make the council report, I think. Even if we do get a satellite shot down, it should be after the report, which means we'll maintain this awesome bonus here of Mad Cash. Let's look at our finances. Is it listed here? It just says gross monthly income. So note where most of our money is going. 280 to our 7 interceptor fleet. 135 to these geothermals, and 225 to satellite uplinks. Better satellite tech, better energy tech is cheaper per energy produced. Geothermal's really inefficient, satellite uplinks really inefficient for your money. So getting into those higher tech ranges is totally worth it. That's why we started our injection reactor cheap. So we can get the maximum cost benefit ratio from it. But building them fast it does pay off pretty quickly. In a couple months, you will be glad you spent the extra. Okay, let's make sure there's nothing left to squeeze out of our sales here. Haven't seen many Seekers, really. We are nice and stocked up on Meld and Alien Allies and Illyrium compared to where we were. Research progresses, experimental warfare. So many good things gated behind experimental warfare, especially in my mod. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We did lose one of our Rocketeers to a 17 damage crit from that Outsider Captain. That's a crit with Slayer when you can see a bunch of our troops and probably some other stuff. His base damage is not bad at all. They do have plasma weapons, and we're still on the low tier weapons. We could have our first laser weapons by now, but you can see that the money and the alloys would be tight. And we're investing a bit more in infrastructure and soldiers right now, so I've kind of held off on beam weapons. Especially if you get that foundry up and you build the +1 damage for ballistic weapons. You can use ballistic weapons for a long time, though their effectiveness against crit resistant and crit immune enemies is actually pretty low. Pretty low. Beam weapons also rushing into them. If you're not prepared to go after ammo conservation really fast, the beam weapons have low ammo at first, and then they have the most ammo after conservation. So they can be a little unwieldy despite the nice damage boost. However, the interceptor weapon is a big pull in that direction. So if you don't go heavy on Phoenix drivers, that is the next bomb weapon. Comes from advanced laser research. And the baby research, the basic laser research that we have available right now is very fast, and the advanced researches for every tech tier are very slow comparatively. So you really do have to stick it out for that interceptor weapon. I suggest Phoenix drivers try and use everything to step it up. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.